You know what I hate? Yelp. Yeah, it may tell you where to get some fire chicken tikka masala, but you know what else Yelp does? It holds businesses hostage. It allows digital Karens to harangue restaurants with asinine complaints. Depending on what people post, Yelp can really help ruin the image of a place. It can also get your open mic canceled.
You don't love me anymore. Let's see how you like this song. See you walking out that door. Wonder why it took you so long. Ever since the day that I met you, I knew you were the girl of my dreams, but we could never be.
A running theme of this series is me covering the last time these kinds of comedy outings are held. After documenting so many, it'd be foolish of me to think that the same fate would never befall my own open mic, held at the Library Coffee Shop in Long Beach. I always knew this day would come, but that didn't make living through it any harder. At first, the owner of the library wanted to outright cancel the mic, but I was able to convince him to hold it just one last time, for the community's and my own sake. I knew it was something that needed to happen in order to provide the proper closure that I and the mic needed. I've been dreading making this announcement all week because it would mean it's real, but I'm sorry to report, but the open mic at the library being held this Thursday will be the last open mic held there for the foreseeable future. If you've ever performed at the library and you've had fun performing to a room full of students that have their laptops open and are actively trying to not listen to your jokes, then please stop by one last time. Get your stage time. After sounding the horn on social media, the only thing left to do was to make one last trek to East Broadway. As much as I was trying to convince myself that I was on my way to celebrate this institution I curated for nearly half a decade, I felt more like I was driving down to the LBC to put my dog down. Yeah, I wanted to have fun more than anything, but I also just wanted to get it over with.
Hello there, everybody. And for the last time, welcome to the Library Open Mic. Yay! I start this open mic every night or every week by asking two questions. Question number one, raise your hand if you knew this was happening tonight. Raise your hand. There you go. Yeah, we got some new people. I'm sorry, this is the last open mic here at the library. That's great, man. Represent. Okay, first question asked. Second question, raise your hand if you didn't know this was happening tonight. Hey, everybody in the room, that's why we're not having the open mic anymore. So what's going to happen? Well, every Thursday, used to be every Thursday. This is going to be the last one. I'm real sad. The library has an open mic from 9 to 11. And what can you guys expect? Well, we're going to have a bunch of comedians, maybe some musicians, maybe some poets. They're going to come down here and perform for you guys. How does that sound? Yeah. There we go. Love it. Ending strong. No, you're fine. You're fine. You actually have the best seat in the house. You get to judge who has the best ass among the comics over there. So if you stick around until the end of the open mic, we're going to shoot to you and you're going to tell us who has the best ass. So you have to stay. All right? So thank you. What's your name?
Carolina.
Give it up for Carolina over here. Nice, like the state. I guess I should tell jokes, but I don't really feel like it. I'll be earnest. I've been hosting this open mic since 2018, and I started doing stand-up in 2017. So I've been hosting this open mic for like the whole of my comedy career, so it's kind of surreal that it's going to end. I don't know, I'm just so used to coming here and bugging the shit out of all of you guys on your computers, man. Like, what are you guys working on? Homework? Is it midterms? Is it midterms? What are you working on? She's doing an extra credit write-up for the U.S. Copyright Office. Give it up for fucking copyright. You know when you upload a video to YouTube or Instagram and they take it down because of copyright? She's the one that does it. Shout out to her. I'm gonna bug somebody else. I'm gonna bug you, Carolina. What are you working on? Let's see. Pornhub! Oh my God! Ma'am, you're out in public.
The library wasn't only just my weekly hang, it was more than that. It was a very special mixed mic. Not only did it provide a place for comics to perform, but it also provided a space for poets and musicians to do their thing as well. That's what's so great about open mics in general. Nowadays, money is scarce and admission to anything costs a fortune. In doing stand-up, I found out if you can't afford to participate in the culture, you can always just be the culture. Open mics are where communities foster their artists no matter what they produce. This is what makes them, in my opinion, invaluable. We had lots of comics perform at the library, yes, but we also had plenty of poets. None of them more prolific and powerful than the library's own silky, silver-tongued soothsayer, Ron Harris. You're about to hear the most erotic piece of literature this side of the Mississippi River. Listener discretion is advised. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. This is a situation about the librarian that I happened to know years ago. But anyway, this is entitled She Has a Pussy in My Face. Sexual fiction. She has a pussy in my face. And I'm smiling all over her face. Staring me like a gymnast. Oh, her pussy takes so fast.
Yummy.
I'm not lying. She screamed like an air raid sound. I was the same year. What year? Sex. Instead, like Helen, the librarian, gave me head. I said, Helen, my dick is hard. And Helen, the librarian, said, Ron, you don't need a librarian. And then watch me put up on your sleeper t-shirt and your black shorts. I'm now divorced twice. Once from my husband and once from my wife. She said, she's wearing a woman's face. Then she said, you want some pussy in your face? She said, don't worry about the room. The room is soundproof. It was a service. There was no discourse. Next thing I knew, she had a pussy all in my face. I love that. She was coming, screaming, having no mercy. Her pussy tasted good, like a sweet good slurp. I looked at the librarian, smiled and asked me, is there anything I need to know? I said, throw your pussy in my face and don't let go. Helen climax grind, grown, and fell my dick in place. It all started because she had her pussy in my face. Lord, thank you.
Bars. And I know what you're thinking, Daniel, all I've heard are jokes and horny hymns. Where are these musicians you're talking about? Well, here they are.
What you wanna do, you don't have to ask. Do what you wanna do. Show me how to win, but show me how to lose. Catch me with a grin, today could be your last.
Musicians were always great, and they were always welcome because they always brought regular people. You see, us comics, we don't have a lot of friends. Musicians, on the other hand, musicians have lots of friends. Everyone loves a musician, and everyone loves to go see a musician play. I thank every musician who brought their posse to the library, and I want to apologize to the posse for being the victims of less than stellar crowd work. We thank you for your service.
That's right, go. Thank you guys.
Bars.
You guys should have been here.
Everyone knows we get by with a little help from our friends. That's why I was grateful to have some of my friends show up that night at the library to see the open mic off to its Plutonian shore.
Last one. Thank you for coming to the funeral.
Do you have a favorite library memory?
Halloween 2019, I did my set as Mr. Rogers.
Oh, I think I
Silver
remember
hair and all.
that. I remember that. I think I wore a link outfit.
Yes, you did.
And why aren't you in your Mr. Rogers outfit right now, bro?
As I came home Came here for work.
This guy over here has a phone.
Hey, good to see you.
Do you have a favorite library memory?
Yeah, absolutely. I was hosting one night, and a homeless man came in smoking a cigarette. The owner was real upset. She was then told to put his cigarette out. He started to put his cigarette out on the wall, and I stopped him from doing so, and I removed him from the open mic, and the owner was very happy.
Nice. So not only were you a host, you were also a bouncer that day.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
I'm gonna leave this part of Nate's set in because it's basically what I was saying about the library for years. Preach, my guy.
I've taken up too much of your guys' time. Thank you guys for listening. A lot of people would always say, I don't like doing the library because they're studying and they don't want to pay attention. I want to do the rooms where it's just my friends standing in the back here in the same room. I love you guys so much. Thank you for fucking putting up with these animals. And I don't know if this will ever happen here again, but you guys are great.
I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but the library was not the best open mic. Hell, you can say it was the worst open mic, but that was its function. Sometimes you have to wallow and learn to like it in order to win. I did my best to enjoy the hang one last time. The stage time was probably not of quality, but the hangs at the library were always immaculate. You came to bomb, but you stayed to shoot the shit.
Last time at the library?
I'm going to make them chant Burn It Down.
Please do.
I will.
Please.
No one's going to come in here and yell crazy things. Back at the coffee shop when no one's paying attention. Not here, not anymore. I don't get a microphone anymore. You know what we got to do, guys? We have to burn it down. This place. Tonight, burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down! No, I'm just...
On this night, I was understandably very sad, but all I needed was a few words from my good friend Garrett Ulrich to realize that this was probably for the best.
What'd you say about the end of the library, Gary?
I said it was long overdue.
How dare you?
Hey, I love the art, but we've been harassing people for years.
We have
Yes.
been harassing people. But hasn't it been so much fun?
For us, yes.
Yes.
This is my favorite mic. I'm sad.
Yeah, man. Because that's how it's been in the past. Like, the library's had moments where there hasn't been an open mic, but then they bring it back, so. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that shit.
I wouldn't.
And honestly, like, not driving to Long Beach,
Yeah.
kind of cool.
It's time for you, yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
It was time. This phase of my life was over. The library was the umbilical cord that kept me attached to this place, and someone needed to cut it. I sure wasn't going to. One of the reasons why I held on to the library for so long after I left Orange County was to use it as an excuse to see my friends every week. I still do stand-up, but I don't do much hanging anymore. When I do stand-up, I usually show up, go up, and then sit quietly and patiently until the show ends, or the hour is up and it's time for me to leave. I knew this night was probably going to be the last night I was going to experience the type of, dare I say, conventional social interaction I was used to having since 2017, the year I started doing stand-up. I was 24 years old when I started doing stand-up. Now I'm 32, or 33, depending on when this video's uploaded. I have a day job now and I don't have a lot of free time. And I think once you hit your 30s, you naturally become a homebody. Or at least that's what's happening with me. I'm a dead motherfucker now. I'm like a hibernating bear. I'm in a cave or under someone's deck, trying to wait out the long winter. And if you wake me and try and get me to leave my den, I might bite your fucking face off. Bottom line, this was going to be my last real hang for a while. So I tried to revel in it, because I didn't know when I was going to see my friends again.
You ready, big boy? You're going to be the last performer ever to do stand-up at the library. Maybe.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone follows, huh?
All right, let's finish strong. This next person has the special distinction of probably being the last comic to ever perform here at the library. Please make it loud for the very funny Vince Cardinal!
Thank you, Daniel. That's awesome, man. It is a sad night for everybody. You get feel in tears. You're getting close to bedtime. It's always a sad time. You're like, damn, dude, I didn't do that thing I was gonna do. Hate me tomorrow. The other day I got rear-ended. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I really did.
Out of all of the things I've invested the most amount of time in my life, being the host of an open mic has been one of the most worthwhile, especially if it's a shitty one. Compared to all of the other shit I do, hosting an open mic is so easy. I don't have to worry about silly things like whether or not the color temperature or white balance matches between shots. I don't have to worry about whether a piece of footage is too grainy or underexposed. I don't have to worry about permits or setups. None of that shit. I just need a mic, a speaker, and some kind of timer. That's all that's required to create a rewarding, fulfilling experience. It's crazy that it took me 2 years to properly eulogize my open mic, but I guess that was the time that was needed to recalibrate my life to a point where I can make content like this again on a regular basis. And with that being said, some more thanks are in order. I'd like to thank Dakota Freeman, the King of Long Beach, for this opportunity. I want to thank all the comics, poets, and musicians that came every week and joined me at the library. And I want to thank the library itself for putting up with us for so long and giving us a venue to do our craft, whatever it may have been. The library for me now is but another chamber in the castle of memories, an era, a point in the grand timeline when the stakes were so low they barely existed, where my attendance and effort were fueled by the sheer love of the game, a moment in my life where one could say I was at my most altruistic. A little over 2 years ago, the weekly cycle ended and I closed the book on this chapter. The Library Coffee Shop on East Broadway in Long Beach remains open to this day. It will probably outlive us all, but the open mic folded not too long ago. Who knows, maybe another host, another librarian will pick it back up and continue its legacy. But as for me, in October of 2023, my watch ended and I was set free. Bars. God, I miss the library.
I'm so lucky to have hosted this open mic. Most open mics don't last more than 2 years, but I've been hosting this shit since 2018. 5 years. 5 years. Maybe they'll come back, maybe not. I don't know, but I do know this. The library is now closed. Everyone get the fuck out. We're actually closed. It's 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. I've kept all of you guys. Thank you so much. I've been Daniel Ferris. Good night, everybody.
Heaven help us. Heaven help us. Yeah. We're on our own. We find love. We get up and we fall down. We give up. We find love. We get up and we fall down. We give up. We find love. We get up, yeah, and we fall down. We give up. We find love, yeah. We get up. We fall down. We give up.
All right, thank you guys. I'm Vince Cardinal. It's good to see you.
Keep it going for Vince Cardinal, you guys.